basically going to just make sure our knees are bent. And we're going to find our balance. We're going to go on shifting onto one leg, holding, and we're going to bring the right leg forward, and then back. Touch. We're going to raise it up again, bring it forward, and then back, touch down. Raise it up again, forward, back, touch. Up again, forward, back, touch. Up, forward, back, touch. Now we're going to switch legs. So we're going to find our balance again, nice and steady. Bring the leg forward, back, touch. And you can see my tempo is slow. It's not a fast tempo. The slower you go, the better. Up, touch. That's it. Bring it up, forward, back down, touch. 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 So we want to do about 2 sets here for around 8 to 10 reps, and then we're going to switch over to the next exercise, which is a single leg extension to the side. So we're basically going to find our balance again, come out, and then back to the front. Find our balance, come out, back to the start. Find our balance, out, back to the start. Find our balance, out. Now I'm really extending my hip, and then bring it back to the start. Bringing my leg up, extend the hip, back to the start. We're going to switch sides. So find our balance first. Always finding our balance, bringing the leg up. Finding our balance to the side, right down to the start, up, to the side, right to the start, up, to the side, to the start. And you don't have to go full side. It's not a side kick, but it's basically just a low kick. So up, low kick, to the start, up, low kick, to the start. So 2 sets of 8 here. Alright, now we're going to start with floor cobra 2-arm. So this works a lot of the stabilizers in the back, as well as your rear delts and also your lower back. It's a nice gentle exercise to strengthen the lower back. And it's good for people that have surgeries and whatnot. So we're basically going to come down. We're going to keep our arms here. And all we're going to do is gently lift up. And we're going to lift our arms up off the ground. And back down. Lift up. And then back down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. The next exercise we're going to do is the kneeling floor plank. So this again strengthens actually the front core as well as some of the back core. So the core is made up of 26 muscles. It's always good to keep the core nice and strong. So the previous exercise, the cobra, strengthens more of the back core. This is going to strengthen more of the front core as well. So we're going to come down. We're going to keep knees on the pad, and we're just going to hold. So this is a kneeling plank. We just keep the hold. So we hold for about 30 seconds. And you want to feel the tension in your core, your front abdominal wall. If you don't feel the tension, that means you're not low enough. So you get even lower by doing this. You just feel the tension. To make it easier, you come back up. To make it harder, you get lower to the ground. To make it even more harder, you go onto your toes. Okay, but for now, just keep it kneeling. And you'll repeat 2 sets. So 2 sets of the floor cobras, 2 sets of the kneeling planks. Great. The next exercise is the side plank. All right, working more of the core, but we're working a little bit more of the basically side core, the obliques. Making sure those are nice and strong, and also working a little bit of the adductors as well, keeping the legs nice and tight.
So a side plank, basically you're lying on the ground, your elbow is supporting your upper body. So your elbow is nice and bent, your head is in a nice neutral position. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically lift my feet up, lift my hips up. So I'm going to come up and just hold. Alright, I have this foot over the other, and basically that's also working my adductors as well to stabilize. This is a great exercise if you're not too strong in the obliques, you're using this leg to help you as well. Okay, and then back down. So you want to hold for 5 seconds and then repeat the movement. So back up. So you have your arms stabilizing you, your legs stabilizing you, and then of course your obliques really stabilizing you. And back down, and then up. That's going to be really easy for you to twist in like this. That's the wrong way of doing it. You want to keep up. You want to keep your shoulder up, pointing towards the ceiling. Just keep holding, and back down. Okay, and then we switch sides. So again, foot comes over, elbow stabilizing, the hips are going to come up. The shoulder points towards the ceiling at all times. Up, and you're holding. Okay, this arm, you can put it here, you can put it here, wherever you want, to feel more comfortable, and then back down. So 5-second hold, up, back down, get the hips up, and back down. Alright, now we're going to go to basically bridges on the Swiss ball. Alright, so this is working the lower back as well. It's a gentle movement, strengthens the lower back. If you have any back problems, this is going to really help with that. So we're just going to lie back. So my hips are nice and low. My back is on the ball, and I'm going to push up with my hips. So I'm going to come up, and hold, and then back down. So I'm really low, coming back up, squeezing the glutes, lower back, stabilizing the hamstrings, and it's holding, back down, up, holding, back down, up, squeezing, back down, up. Alright. And you repeat that for 8 to 10 repetitions. And that's the planks, the bridges on the Swiss ball. Great exercise. This next exercise is called bird dogs. Another great core movement. Also working the glutes as well, just like we did in the previous. Doing the basically the bridges on the Swiss ball also works the glutes. Just squeezing them coming up and the lower back. So again, we're working the same motions again. But what this is doing is also challenging our balance. So we're going to do one leg comes up. So as an example, my left leg will extend out, my right arm comes up. Okay, and I'm pretending basically to reach. My arm reaches forward towards the wall, my back leg reaches backwards towards the back wall. At the same time, and then back down, and then we alternate. This comes up, forward, and back down, up, back down, up. You want to really extend the elbow, reach forward, and back, reach forward, back, reach forward, back, forward, back. And you're going to repeat that about 15 times in total. Okay? Next exercise is basically mountain climbers on the Swiss ball. So this is a beginner exercise for mountain climbers. We have more of an elevation. What we're going to do is from here, we're going to touch, right? Touch, touch, touch. Using the ball to stabilize. Up, 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 up. And then we're going to switch. Up, up,
up, up, up, up, up, up. Okay, it's easier on the back because you're more upright, but it challenges your balance and your stability big time. So it's not an easy exercise to do. Alright. So I'm going to explain the one-arm farmer's walk. So this is just simply a walk with a heavy weight on one side, such as a dumbbell. So heavy weight meaning you want something very challenging. So this is working your core, especially the side of your obliques here. And when you're walking, it kind of tries to throw you off balance. So you're also working this side of your arm, your trap, and you're taking just one step forward, and you just keep going. Right? And then back. So this is a forward walk, and then a backwards walk. So forward, and then backwards. And forward, and backwards. So you repeat that 6 times, okay, going forward and backwards, holding a heavy weight in one arm, and then you switch arms. And you keep going forward, and backward, forward, and backward. Now this will only be hard if you choose a very heavy weight. I'm using 30 pounds right now. I could probably do 100 pounds if I wanted to. So you want to choose a really good heavy weight, but make sure that your grip is strong enough in order to make you hold that weight. So forward, and then backward. Forward, and backwards. Alright. Alright, our next exercise is going to be called hip thrusters. So hip thrusters is on a step like this, nice and low. Okay, there's 3 risers. 1, 2, and 3 on each side. For comfort, we're going to add basically a pad on top. Okay. Then we're going to come down. Right here. Okay, we're going to put our arms over. We're going to come up. So my feet are together. I'm nice and low, and then I'm going to come up. And hold for 5 seconds. And then back down. Come up. Hold for 5. Back down. Come up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And really squeeze the glutes. Coming up, stabilizing with the hamstrings. And putting some nice activation into the lower back. Stabilize. Especially at the top of the movement for 5 seconds. And back. Okay. Total body exercise. We're working about at least over 30 to 60 different muscles here. And we're basically coming into a wide stance. 1 dumbbell. I'm holding the dumbbell close to me, right here. Stabilize. I'm going to pretend like there's a chair behind me. I'm going to pretend to sit into the chair. So I start bending my knees first. Knees are bent. Hips are starting to bend. And I'm coming down, and then back up. Down, and back up. From this angle, down, up,